There we are. Good news. I haven't drowned. There we go. Hello, hi. So yes, as the discussion is discussing, there are horrible rains right now here in SoCal. Not just in LA, in all of Southern California, and it's pretty bad. I'm very, very thankful it hasn't been too bad where we are. Our roof did start leaking. We love that. But we've kind of fixed that, so everything's okay. But there have definitely been some pretty terrible. We have family over. Oh, my phone timer just went off, which means it's time to take the tea bag out of my cup of tea. And I can finally, every time I've taken pictures and stuff with this mug before because I love the color, but I've always turned it away because I was going to GCC every day and didn't want to like dox myself. So I can officially show that it's a Glendale Community College mug. There we are. My dirty secret has been exposed. Now I'll just let this cool down. This is some rose chamomile tea. Because it is a tea kind of evening here. Yes, I'm wearing a Christmas sweater. It's cozy, okay? It's cold out there. And now we have a hole in our roof. Or not a hole in our roof, but a hole in what separates our ceiling from the attic. Our attic is open. So all of the hot air is whoosh, rushing right up there. So it's cold in this house, okay? And this is an old house. We don't have central heating. So I feel like Calvin when his dad told him to put on a sweatshirt, it'll build character. A year ago, I was out there. Glad I wasn't in SoCal this year. Dude, it's been like just following the NSW, or excuse me, NWS, the National Weather Service. It's been nuts to see how bad it is in like Santa Barbara, Ojai, Malibu, Santa Monica, like anywhere by the coast is getting hit with mudslides pretty bad right now. Thankfully that has, like, as far as I'm aware, we're fine. We've also been pretty locked in. I got a terrifying sounding voicemail the other day. Let me see if I can play that for you right now. Just, it sounded fake. But it starts with this.
Due to severe weather, the campus remains open. However, on-campus in-person classes are canceled. Courses may shift to online instruction or alternative assignments as determined by course instructors. The university will also be rescheduling all in-person events planned for Monday.
So, classes were canceled today, as they should be. And I'm not totally sure going forward. So that's been lovely. But it's been good to get caught up on a bunch of work I had to do, clean up things, and just kind of generally rest, which has been very nice. Now that the semester has started, it's been go, 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 go. And so it's nice to just chill, relax, you know? Enjoy a nice cozy cup of tea once it cools down. What about you? I'm so sorry, I've talked so much about myself. What's your week been? What's been the highlight of it so far for you? I've also been working on a new video. I don't think I can say much more than that, but I'm really putting effort. You know, the last two videos, like, I kind of was in I wouldn't say slump, but not creatively inspired over like the past year. I think, and that's because I've made it so easy on myself to make videos. Like I have everything set up right here, right? I have like a permanent wall installation for this camera. I have a permanent mic setup, the light setup. everything arranged perfectly so that if I ever get the inspiration to film a video, everything's already set up. All I have to do is flick the camera on and talk. And that's great. Especially that's great for these streams. But then I would think like I should move. Well, I want a new location. I want a new look. I'm kind of bored with that. But that's so much work and I just don't wanna. So the past 2 videos, I gave myself permission to just go overboard. Just have fun with it. Like the one where I talked about regaining the passion. I just made up the look, that whole setup on the spot. And it was so much fun that the last video I made, I had so much fun making that. All those like different setups and everything, that was not necessary. Like everything was all like I could have done all of those in one place, but I had so much fun setting everything up, and nothing, the actual location, the actual setups for the talking heads, that was all done on the spot. I just come up with stuff. Or just came up with like the gray background, or in the living room, and I had so much fun doing that I'm doing that again. Just giving myself permission to, if it takes hours to set up, that's awesome because it doesn't inconvenience me, and I always feel like if I take hours to do something, it's not worth it. But why? I'm not inconveniencing anybody. And I want to do it. So I'm gonna do it, even if it takes all day to get one shot. And so I'm having an absolute blast filming these. In fact, I wonder if... Oh, no, it's on... No, I'd have to disconnect the camera again. It's on this drive. Okay, sorry, I've been talking so much. God said if the protests cancel classes, I'll do it myself. Literally though. My week's been good. Went out and helped clean the church. I'm gonna miss this church. Yeah, I'm sorry. Believe me, I know how difficult. I mean, people say like, oh, it's, change is scary. And it is, but it's also just like difficult mentally. I totally get you, Zimran. Like I completely uprooted my life. And it was hard. So that's totally, the way you're feeling is totally fair. Do you hear the cat meowing? You have a special place to go in the rain. You have a little... My grandmother, bless her heart, she's the sweetest person. She bought essentially a dog house and turned it into a cat house, with like a second exit. Because, at least according to someone, I don't know, cats like having, like, they don't just like having one entrance and exit to somewhere. So she took a saw, not an electric saw, a manual, and sawed a second door into this doghouse, and filled it with blankets and plushes and everything, and extended the little roof overhang so it's totally safe. So you have a place to go, kitty. Jonathan, I'm buying a house, so I just had inspections done. Nice! There's a carbon monoxide leak that the seller needs to fix. I'm glad you found that out. Holy cow, so you're not like Dan and Phil. I will have a house party eventually. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's such a huge moment in your life. And I'm so happy for you. This tea is not... It's very hot. It is not ready. Not in the slightest. Nope. If I take one little lick of that, your boy will not be able to taste anything for like 4 days straight. Not gonna risk it. Oh, did I tell you? Stop me if I've told this story before. I can't remember who I've told and who I haven't. So the one role in any film, television, any media production that I detest is producing, ironically. Specifically the role of the producer, because that is the person that deals with the finances, the budget, pitches everything. It is the person that keeps track of the time. It's the person that calls in favors. Everything that I cannot do, I hate the experience of doing, that is what a producer does. I have major respect for people that want to be. I have a couple friends that are producers, and it blows my mind how they can do it. Major respect. I can't do it. The one thing I did tell you last week. Okay, thank you. I don't really have any updates then. That's just, it's still happening, and I'm still dying the entire, about it. So that's cool. Let's get the mic a little bit closer. There we go. But I'm having a lot of fun in classes. I'm really enjoying. There's not a class that I'm not really enjoying. And that is my last semester at GCC, I had a cinematography class, and that class was kind of unique in that the first couple weeks were more instructional, but then once he taught us everything, it was time to actually make it muscle memory. So we would walk into the classroom, and he would, the week before, have chosen someone, say, hey, grab a still from a movie that you really like, and then next week we're gonna recreate it. So we'd walk in, there would be the frame on a television in the background. He would say, okay, hello everyone, your job is to recreate this, go. So we would first of all have to separate into different groups. You had the grip department, you had the gaffing department, you had the, and then from there, the camera department, and then people would split up into their respective roles. You had the DP, you had the first AC, you had the second AC, you had the Sparkies, you had the, everyone self-assigned themselves a role, and go. You got to do what you loved, and the entire class was dedicated to make things. Everybody is, oh my gosh, I'm getting multiple texts here. Susan also. No, it wasn't just Susan, a couple different friends. Ya boy, I only ever get texts when I'm in a movie. I swear. It'll be my phone will be dead silent the entire day. As soon as I put it on DND, I walk out of that theater and see 8 missed messages, 3 missed calls. I'm like, ah! Holton, hello! Hello. What was I saying? But that was, without a doubt, my favorite class. Just that, real hands-on experience, and we all got to do the different departments, and quickly figured out which ones that we liked the best. I discovered I really like gaffing, which is not the light, but it is the people that shape the light. So put up flags. Let me go grab a flag so you can see what I'm talking about. So not the role of the people that actually put up the lights, although I do enjoy that. But my favorite was shaping the light with things like this. This is a flag. So the way that this works is, it can be two things. It can be, and obviously it's not just this, you can have reflectors, you can have scrims, you can have anything that modifies the actual electric lights. But this could be the negative fill, it kind of takes away some of the bounce. This is actually not a great example. You can block out certain things of light, so if you're getting I have a light right there. And if you didn't like the way it looked, you just put this up and now it's gone. Obviously hide it out of frame, where it would have to be like right there. There we go. And with stands and stuff. This is basically just for Ryan Matlock, because I know he knows about this stuff. But I love it. I love light. I love shaping light. I love making shots look good. I just went on this whole 5-minute spiel about it at the very beginning of this stream. So, yeah, that's and so I have multiple classes this semester that are like that. I have one that is a sound class, and that's super fun because a sound is a gap in my knowledge, and I'm learning more and more, which is so cool. I'm definitely I feel a lot more. I know what I don't know more than I did before, if that makes sense. Because there's so much I don't know. There's so much I don't know. Chris, I just got a notification about that. Just want you to know. But this is going to be a really good semester, and it's so cool for me to think this is how every day, every week, every semester of every year is going to be now for college. And hopefully for my career. This is what I love to do. And I feel it burning in my soul every time. I just love to make things look. I love to help realize. I don't want to be a director myself, but I want to use my creative input, or even just just doing whatever is possible to make the director's vision come to life. So their story can be told the best way it possibly can. And this is how I do that. So I'm feeling really happy. Not just a sappy life update. There you are. So yeah, my life has just been a lot of that recently. A lot of watching old movies. You know, a movie I had to watch for a class that has been on my list for so long. I'm a film student. Television student. Which I guess this particular movie applies really well to both. The Truman Show. I had never seen The Truman Show before this week. But it was an assignment to watch it. And I know I am literally that stereotype of film students be when it's 11:59 and you haven't watched a movie. And it was good. It was really good. I love Jim Carrey. I have a lot of personal sentimentality. My dad acts so much like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is the blueprint for my father. And I think Chris and Holton, you both have met my dad. So, yeah. In fact, that was one of the things that my mom had a huge crush on Jim Carrey. Don't tell anyone this. My mom had a big crush on Jim Carrey growing up. And so when she met my dad, who was basically a second Jim Carrey, that's one of the things that attracted her to him. So I got The Truman Show too. Literally. What did you think of it? I thought it was fantastic. Speaking of Jim Carrey, I thought it was really cool that obviously he's well known for his over-the-top expressions, and usually that's played for comedy, but I felt for this, it was a bold casting choice. And obviously he did have his over-the-top expressions because him as a character would have that, because he's been subconsciously brought up to be entertainment, to be wacky to an audience. His whole personality in that was built off of interactions that would be carefully chosen to give him a slightly goofy, over the top for personality for entertainment. I found it very much like how a lot of YouTubers are in videos, like just kind of slightly over exaggerating, because of that just reads better on camera. And he would not have realized that he was doing that. He would have thought that it would be just how he naturally is, but it was very planted. So I just thought that was I thought that was really neat. Yeah. I can see in your dad. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Haven't seen that movie until it's so good. It really holds up. It's really, really good. Hot take. Truman Show is good. I actually have quite a few movies that I have to watch this week. So I'll get on those. But yeah, that's where I am. Oh, you know what was so funny? Yeah, I think I'll cut this out of the main. Anyway, ignore that I just said that. So I do have a story for this week, and that is, I've been practicing driving because I really need to, because I have, it's time. It's time. So, the day finally arrived, February 1st, and like twice now I've made DMV appointments for behind the wheel tests, and then on the day of, something has come up. And I cannot do it. And then this third time, my permit is going to expire. And I woke up and it was raining. This is not this current rainstorm. It was a different rainstorm, but it was raining pretty heavily. And I was like, no, please. I can't push this back any further. Because it's like you have to schedule it 2 months in advance, and my permit will expire in 2 months. I can't do this. Like, no. So I decided I'm going to learn. I'm going to take the test on a rainy day. Like, that's just what I have to do. And I'm trying to figure out what I can say. I'll go ahead and tell you. I'm making a little video about it. So I set up all the cameras and everything. And we finally get there. Oh, goodness gracious. So first of all, there's no parking, which is not the biggest deal, except we need this car. We need to park there because you need to do the test in your own car. So we finally see a worker there, and she says, oh, just, stay where you are. We'll, just wait there for a little bit. We'll have someone come out. And we're like, okay. And then, so we're sitting there in the car. I'm in the driver's seat. I am not a licensed driver. I can only drive when there's somebody else with a valid California license in the car. We're there for 15 minutes. My appointment's in 5 minutes, and my grandmother goes, okay, I'm gonna run in there and just let them know that you're here. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. She said, oh, I'll wait in line. That's what she said. So you can park and then run in. And right as she leaves the car, a worker comes up and she says, oh, are you looking for somewhere to park? Or no, getting it confused. I'm so sorry. Somehow the fact that I was like, I'm here for the test. And she was like, oh, how did you get here? And I was like, I drove. And she was like, you didn't drive alone. I said, no, I was with my grandmother, who is in there waiting in line right now. And she goes, oh, well, you can't be here. You need to park the car, but you cannot drive the car. So you have to just wait here until she comes back. And I was like, oh, I'm just in park in the middle of a lane, and I'm stuck. And my grandmother, bless her heart, she accidentally left her phone in the car, so I couldn't even call her. And so we're just kind of stuck because I can't legally move the car, but I can't stay there. And that few minutes felt like an eternity. Especially when I saw the cop go by. But it worked out. My grandmother actually came back out. She was like, oh, the line is so long. And I was like, thank you. Yes, please, come here, please. So as soon as she set foot in the car, I peeled out to find a parking spot. And we did. We finally, at this point, I was late for the appointment. But the line was so long that it didn't really matter. So we wait in a very long line. We're behind this one guy who, bless his heart, would like it felt like he was starting from scratch. Because you can like fill out all the paperwork ahead of time now online, and he did not do that. So it was like 20 minutes after my appointment that I finally walked up to the desk. And I handed the guy my papers. I felt super confident. I'm like, I am ready. And he goes, oh, we don't have you in our system. I'm sorry? Wait, I've been looking forward to this day for months. No, I can't. I don't have time to reschedule it. What do you mean I'm not in your system after everything we've been through? He looks at my paperwork one more time, laughs, and says, buddy, you're a month early. I thought I had checked the appointment date so many times to check the day to make sure it was on the 1st. It was on the 1st. It was on the 1st at exactly like 1:30 p.m. Wrong month. I just never noticed that it was in March and not February. So, my bad. I guess I get an extra month of practice here. That was one of the more embarrassing moments of my life. And then I had to turn to my beautiful, blessed grandmother, who I had just stressed out so bad for nothing, and say, hey, so, at least you're right, I was not late. I was very, very much the opposite of late. Unfortunately, I didn't capture any of that on camera, or else it would be in this video. Maybe I'll retell it. That could be funny. Maybe I will. I don't know. But that is the story of what happened to me this week. Cozy. Yeah, my mom would say just drive it to a parking spot. Honestly, I would have. But the DMV people were like talking with me and watching me. And right there, after they said like, I cannot do that. Or at least it would be illegal for me to do that. And they were watching me. So that was a situation. I think I have a video of it, actually. I think I had pulled out my phone to comment on it. I don't remember if I kept it, though, or if I transferred it to the computer and deleted. Let me check real quick. Oh, yes. It would have been this, I think. I think this would be it. No, that's not it. Here it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Here, let me play you the video from that moment. You can see how scared I was. here we go. So, oh my god, I think we might have the thing that delays this time. Grandma just ran in to like get in line, and I was waiting here. Problem is we need to switch places. I was just told by a lady. And I can't call her to let her know because I cannot move the car without her in here because they're watching me. And her phone is right here, so I can't contact her. So she's gonna be in there for like an hour, and I'm gonna miss my appointment. All of that was for naught, alas. Oh, too loud, too quiet. There we go, there we go. Oh, Abby, hello! Oh my gosh, how's it going? Oh, it's not going well. I'm so sorry, that was a very insensitive question. Goodness gracious, I am so sorry. I hope you feel better. That's terrible. Please, yeah, take care, be safe, lots of liquids. I'm so sorry. It's way more relaxed in the other LA. Louisiana. Goodness gracious. I know, long time no see. True. Although, wait, like I was going to say I follow you on Twitter. That sounded a little bit creepy the way I was going to say it. Although it hasn't been. I'm just going to shut up. I'm just going to enjoy my little Christmas sweater here, being all nice and cozy in February, and drink my chamomile tea. So, that was your boys' week. We also went and saw Origins, because it was my grandmother's birthday, and that was a fantastic movie. Not exactly subtle in its message, and I really liked that. I thought it was very, very good. It's a movie that basically explores not just racism by Abby, but like the deeper, like the underlining cause of it, which is basically a caste system. And I thought that was very, very good. Please share, Zimran. Please share. Susan, hello, hi. How's it going? How's it doing? Holton had your first day of in-person training for your new job. How was it? Oh, I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, I'm so. That's fantastic. Like, we've talked a bit on the phone just about Holton's like new job, and it's, trust me, a perfect fit for him, and I'm so incredibly happy, and you should be too. So, yay. Everyone's saying hello. Sudan, my beloved. There we go. Yes, everyone give Susan your love, because she deserves it. She's been absolutely killing it lately in just the stuff that she makes, and I'm very happy. I don't know, it's just been, the year is off to a fantastic start. January was a bit rough for you, boy, but February, admittedly, we're only a week in, but it's been so great. So I'm really just happy, and that's a really good feeling. So yeah, Grandma's birthday was really nice. It was really fun. So I totally like faked that, oh shoot, the day before I have to run to Film Tools, like a camera store in Burbank, and she was like, okay, like, you just were there the day before, but okay. I didn't go to Film Tools. I went to Target and got a bunch of stuff, and I mentioned that because on the day of, I said, you have to take a picture in this. That is just non-negotiable. So this is my grandma. And I love these photos. I love that photo. And then opening presents. But yeah, this is a great picture. It's so pure. That's how happy she was. So, I love my grandma. It's her birthday. And, yee. Oh, Halton, that's so wonderful. You like the coworkers you've met. That's great. I love that for you. I'm so happy. I'm not supposed to be here. I have a long list of things to do. Same. I have so much homework, but I'll tell everyone that you say, other way around. I'll tell her that everyone here that you say happy birthday. So thank you. She is the best. It's so true. I finally know what I want to do with my life. Oh my gosh! Please share. I want to hear about that. I'm like, everyone, things are going real well for everyone. And that makes me really, really happy. I'm really liking the quality of my videos lately. And that is so satisfying. Definitely going for more of a traditional setup. What movie or show is due? You know, that's actually a good question. I need to look up. I'm a good student. I need to actually look up my homework here. Hang on. Let me log into Canvas here. I have to watch The Honeymooners, The Jetsons. Not all of them, just like 3 or 4 episodes. And The $6 Million Man. Along with... so that's the history of television class. Along with... in the criticism class... Chronicle of a Summer and I Am Somebody, along with Manthan, Manthan, The Churning, and Shoeshine or Bicycle Thief. Gotta be honest with you, I don't recognize any of those. Which birthday is this, Sweet 16? Susan O'Toole, you said that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take a few classes and get a certificate to become a medical coder. I've got a truck in my site that I want to get, and I'll be able to work from home with my medical coding certificate. That is so cool. Is that like coding like coding? That's so cool. I have a friend that does, I don't think they're a coder, but they do like tech stuff for doctors. I think they like go through it and install updates on all the medical equipment and train. So that's so cool. Man, thin. Susan. Moving on. Bicycle Thief is so good. Okay, I'm excited to watch that then. I haven't. You need to watch the game show episode of The Honeymooners. I will look that up. I did watch the one where they go on TV to advertise some product. And I'm in the middle of watching the Christmas episode. I'm enjoying the show. It's fun. It's basically being I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't know that word. Ombudsman. They work independently as an intermediary to provide individuals with a confidential avenue to address complaints and resolve issues. Oh, interesting! For patients and doctors for the insurance companies. Good for you! That is what we need. That is so desperately needed. That's so cool. That is such a good TM. thing to do. Like, good for you, Rachel. You're gonna really help people and be something that is so desperately needed. I mean, it's terrible that it's needed in the first place, but that is so important that you're doing that. So, way to go. Grace's assignments are mostly to watch movies and TV shows. How great is that? It's true. And it's kind of funny because I was never really raised with TV. Like, all of the televisions in our house were always off unless it was family movie night. Even now, I have a television in my room that is just there basically for set decoration. Like, it is always off. I never turn that on. Because frankly, if I am watching something, it's usually with Susan, so I watch it on my computer on a FaceTime call. Oh, Zimran, I am so ready. I am so excited. Because I battle the insurance companies anyways. Oh, goodness. Well, good for you, Rachel. But yeah, so my homework is quite literally just watching movies and TV shows. And it does kind of feel like the homework because it's just not what I'm used to. I'm not a TV show person. Holden can attest to this. Like, we've had conversations about this. I better learn to. But it is a different kind of thing because you're not watching for enjoyment. You're like analyzing it for, I mean, frankly, I usually analyze for the lighting. I should be analyzing for the themes and messages and all that. But I'm just looking at the lights. Walton, big fan of TV shows. You're pretty neat. How neat is that? I quote that. You know who introduced me to that was Danny at BlimeyCon. And I will never not quote it. I must drive Susan crazy with how much I quote that. How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Oh, here it is, the original. I wonder if I can find it without getting a copyright claim. Is this going to be the quote?
Oh, wow, score. Look at this. This is an aspen.
You can tell,
that
isn't
it's
it?
An aspen tree because of the way it is.
There it is! That's not the quote, but that's such an iconic quote. You can tell it's an aspen tree because of the way it is. Oh, this is such an iconic video.
Wow. What a beaut.
I love this! I love this video! Where is it?
You know, it'd be a great capper to a great day. It'd be seeing a wild animal. I always get real excited at the opportunity to maybe.
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
To do, but you also have to be careful. That's why I always try to pack a gun. It's just a little bit, pack some heat.
Is this it? How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Where is it?
Or a fox, you know, or some. Up. Come on. Up yet?
Oh, where is it?
Come on right now, but I'm not giving up yet.
Do the comments say? That's pretty neat.
Oh wow, score!
Oh no,
Look
aspen.
at this. This is an aspen. You can tell that.
Are we just gonna watch this whole thing? I feel like that would be faster.
Had the opportunity to maybe see an antelope or a fox, you know, or some sort of mountain beast. So what I do sometimes is I'll try to, you know, shake things up a little bit, get the earth moving, and call out to them, you know. Here we go. Up, up. Hip. Hip, hip, hip.
Where is it? Where's the quote? I'm so upset.
Come on, girl. Nothing. Gee, dang it. I don't see any coming out right now, but I'm not giving up yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I could not find it in time.
Not too often do you get all this neatness in one location. That's called nature.
Oh, that was a tease, that quote. Was it in the beginning?
For me, nature is one of the neatest things on this planet. That's why Rodney and I started Nature Walk, because we want everyone to know how neat nature is, instead of just me and Rodney knowing it.
I love this man. This is like my favorite video on the internet. Nature Walk. Although apparently it's not because I can't find the quote.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
There it is! It was in the beginning after all of that.
Now,
How neat is that? That's pretty neat. Oh, I love it. I love it with all my heart. Oh, there's Grandma. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll you know what? Oh my gosh. You know what time it is? We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is. So Cass just sent a link and said, here's a... Whoa! Check this out. Wait, let's get some audio. List of discontinued sports and events of the Summer Olympics. The 60-meter dash, 3,000 meters. Holy cow. 5-mile run. Oh, this is so interesting. They need to bring back the standing triple jump. I thought that was just video games. Yuck, 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 yuck. Tug of war. I think the Olympics would be better if there was more tug of war in it. Are you with me? You remember tug of war? We used to play that all the time in elementary school. I'm so disappointed. Just underwater. What do you do at the Olympics? Underwater. This is so interesting. There's been quite a lot of things that have been canceled from the Olympics. Holy cow. Some of them I can see why. There was baseball in the 2021 Olympics? Huh. Well, there you are. Thank you so much, Cassidy. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, I've missed so many comments. I'm so sorry. Don't do walking, we just sleep and be pretty. Oh, goodness. Also a Zim fact. Australia is wider than the moon. That's true! I remember reading about that. The moon sits at 3,400 kilometers in diameter, while Australia's diameter from east to west is almost 4,000. That's so interesting. Huh. Oh, Holden is underwater holding your breath. That would make sense. That checks out. Well, now you know. Huh. Well, I'll probably, I'm gonna start wrapping this up here as I finish off the last of this tea. There was golf in the Olympics? I don't know what to tell you, man. That's... honestly, when I think of the Olympics, I think of that old Rhett and Link video about like the Winter Olympics when they were happening in Russia. Do you remember that? That old school, back when they had just moved into that like house. Uh-oh. Did I just lose connection? Hello? Oh, we're back? Okay, so sorry. I don't know what that was. I got a little bit worried because there was a lot of like reports back when this rain first started to prep for power outages, and I was like, oh no, oh boy, here we go. But we seem to be okay, so sorry about that. History fact: supposedly the Flintstones were based off the Honeymooners. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I can see that. However, it's disputed with Hanna-Barbera. I've only ever read that word. Never, like, actually said it out loud. That's so... I'm going to have to. Boy, there is so much I don't know that I have to learn real quick. But that's so interesting. I totally see it. Thank you for sharing. I might look into that maybe a little bit more for a paper, to be completely honest with you. You know what's also been really cool? Just unrelated, but final thing I want to say. I feel like, you know, because I always idolized Dan and Phil and loved their stuff since when I was first getting into YouTube. And they've been a lot more, like, I don't know if it's just like open with their settings or what, but I feel like I know how they make videos now with... Like, especially when they did that live stream for Phil's birthday. And they were stuck on the Sony webcam software for so long and then showed, like, their OBS. And I saw they were using, like, a 5D Mark IV, I think, to film their videos. And it's just like, oh, this is so good. This is what I've always wanted. Like, if I could meet them, could get a tour of their house, I would just go right to their video setups and look at them. And I don't know, just like and also just seeing brand names that I recognize, like, oh, and Phil uses a Manfrotto tripod with the Aperture 120D light. Like, I don't know, that was so cool. And so that was pretty neat. I was turning gray. Oh no! Are we good? Well, if all the power cuts out, I apologize. I will wrap this up here now, but I just wanted to say that I'm really happy this week. And thank you so much. And I hope that your week is absolutely awesome. And I have to yawn on this chamomile. It's already hitting. Jeez. It's only 8 o'clock. You need to watch Lost. It's been on my list. I have so many classic movies or TV shows that are on the list. Like A Clockwork Orange. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Frankly, I'm happy that I finally watched Citizen Kane. And, I enjoyed it. Like, but after my house, I do have, like, oh yeah, and in case I don't see that, Zimran, that's how I should end this particular stream. If you don't mind, if I don't do this stay blank, I'll just do that and then the smile. So I hope that you have an absolutely incredible rest of your week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I don't know how Susan streamed back in the day for 4 hours every single day. Holy cow. I'm blown away by that. Major respect, babe. But yeah, I hope that you have an awesome week, and I'll see you next Monday, same time, same place. Hopefully a little bit more dry, a little bit less saturated. And in the meantime, remember to stay happy, stay positive, stay sitive, stay chevied, stay forded, stay buttered, stay... Oh, Susan hasn't been here for the context of this. Babe, just ignore me for like 3 seconds. Stay leaking. Stay licking. Stay dry. Okay, you can look back. Stay early. So true. Stay educated. Stay informed. This is all so smart. Stay arguing with medical insurance companies. Stay seguntized. Oh, we had a whole convo about that. Another fun fact is that the worst Olympics in history was held right here in St. Louis, Missouri in 1904 to correspond with the World's Fair. Really? Huh. Oh, Jonathan, I didn't know you were in St. Louis. I've been in Missouri once in 2017 with the Twin Sauce Boys because they're in Kansas City, which is, if I understand correctly, not anywhere near St. Louis. But stay respectful. So true. Stay driven. I'll try. And most importantly, what was it? And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Solid. Bam. Woohoo.